They throw you off pretty good.
Yeah, it looks like they throw you off. But maybe they throw you off in the right direction. Well, you distracted them. Right, I'm gonna go back in with a hammer of truth because we're starting a new round now. I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what's the rules on using the quirk? I mean, because if it's the same scene, then you can probably just use the same.
Yeah, I think it's. Uh, yeah, basically you can just keep reusing the same quirk.
All right.
Can
So
we use more than one thing at a time?
yes.
Oh, wonderful.
So yeah, I'm going to jump. Hex is going back in with a hammer of truth, going for the kneecaps again, going, "Tell us where the farm is." Oops.
You hit yourself with the hammer.
Yeah, that's something bad.
Oh,
Apparently he's trying to hold the armor steady, and yeah, he just managed to smash his arm.
And what's the 3 do?
Something bad. -1 to the next person's roll.
oh. Did somebody roll a 7?
7 exactly, or
Oh, that was Grubble. That was Grubble's, right? Because you had the +1.
that was
Oh yeah.
yeah.
That counts as 2 victories.
Oh yeah. So we only need 2 more to finish this thing.
Yeah, he died.
Yeah, because they have rules for rolling a.
Paper.
They have rules for rolling a 7 and a -1.
Oh yeah, because you got
You can
-1
roll
now.
-1?
Yes, because you're at -1 now. The
Oh,
next person
right.
to roll is -1. So don't roll a 1 or you die. So who's next?
I suppose I'll go next.
So he's got a goblin on his head, a goblin on his knee. They're still fighting, pretty much ignoring us.
Yeah. It's a when we'll probably step between them. You know, risky, but still. But still, they're dumb as heck, and just gonna like, when farm, when because goblins assume that orcs raid everything all the time. I would guess that's why we're asking, or just because we're goblins and dumb. So 2d6.
Yep.
Well,
Might be time
That's
to
a
use
3.
your ear.
yeah, I'll use the ear.
Because that's 3 injuries at that point.
Oh wait, yeah, because both of them are.
-1, so they're both a 1 and a 2.
Let me look. Re-ear. Yeah, re-roll a roll we just made. Yep.
That's a bit more like it.
So
Much
that's
better.
a misfortune and a fortune, which
Something
actually
good.
turns into a good thing.
Yep.
So yeah, something good and
And
something
that
bad.
roll works out to a 7, or is that only naturals?
It's only naturals.
Damn.
So that means that okay, something good happened.
Yeah, so +1 to the next person.
+1 to the next
Alright.
person.
I'll go.
Because those two cancel each other out.
No, I've got a perfect thing to do. I do.
Well, I'm going to be rolling 3 dice because I'm going to be setting their asses on fire.
Hold on. Let's do something funny first.
Oh, fine.
All right, so what the hell is this? One of the goblins snatches the paper from one of yours, and he hands it over to timid Terrence, who literally has no eyes. Read this. You're the only one who can. So he looks. So Terrence will look over that paper really, really thoroughly. I'm gonna go with having no eyes as being a good thing.
It won't hurt him, which is better than
Apparently,
normal.
no, apparently it will. How
The
did
truths written on the paper are so powerful that his non-existent eyes start burning.
Well,
even after he's
it's
concentrating
explosive
so hard,
runes.
he's giving himself an embolus.
What he's
I
gonna
was thinking
do is
explosive.
this is just. Oh God,
So
my
that's
throat.
a 2 and a 5.
See,
Yeah.
this is why we're not doing the voice.
Yeah, 2 and 5. That's actually a 7 total then.
Well, it's
well,
not
no,
so-
it's
Is it-
7 on
It's
one
naturals.
die.
Oh,
so
whatever.
we count each dice individually. Each die
Yeah.
individually.
Okay.
So that's still a success, so we only need 1 more to get information on the farm.
All right, you can set them on fire then.
Let's see.
All
Your-
right, let's
your
set
eye-
them on fire.
Your empty eye sockets start to bleed a little bit, but
Doesn't have empty eye sockets.
All right.
They're flat.
Gur runs up
oh, you see,
and
you
takes
just
the
were born with no
ancestral.
eyes.
All right. So Gur is running up with the flint and tinder and setting them on fire, which is their expertise. Well,
That is many. That is a lot of dice.
well, it's
yeah,
both their ancestral heirloom and their expertise.
Yep.
So
That's also a success.
A good thing happened and a success. So
we're
We're
moving
good.
to a new scene so that we drop the good thing and the bad
Yep.
thing. So the success, we get it. Somehow they basically notice they're on fire. Well, it's up to Zeb to... How setting them on fire tell us where the farm is?
Well, it got them to stop fighting, and then they just ran towards the farm.
So we're
Well, that'll
following the burning orcs to the farm.
well, that'll explain why they're fighting in the farm still.
They ran
All
into
right.
the farmhouse, which is literally right across the way. We can see it from here.
We can see it from here.
Oh,
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
There it is.
Now we've got to get
So
to the farm.
stage 2, following the burning orcs.
Fang is still up on one of them, by the way.
So we've now got to get to the farm. Has Fang done anything this round?
Fang has not.
No, I think it's maybe time. What's Fang going to do? He's riding a burning orc heading towards the farm.
How about howl really loudly so we can follow the sound of your screaming voice?
Yeah, that'll work. Oh, shit.
I think the flames of the orc are starting to lap around your feet.
It goes from the screams of follow me to the screams of oh gods, I'm on fire.
Meanwhile, all of my goblins
So-
have forgotten about
See,
the
the goblin
Both
doesn't
of his
know.
HP, that's just dead, isn't it?
2 HP, yeah. So you might want to re-roll that if you've still got an ear for this goblin.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I do, don't I?
you have one lucky ear.
And I made it worse.
So, not only do you start to burn a little bit, but the orc probably knocks you off. So, state how your goblin dies.
Flying through the air toward the rest of the group, in flames, screaming its little head off until it explodes.
That was awesome.
I've seen better.
Right.
We need to set more.
More scribbles in the book. Goblins are explosive.
So we've lost one goblin already. 24 to go.
Yep.
Who's not had a go this round? I think that may be a new round, might
There's all
it?
5 of us.
Right,
Yeah,
what I'm
this
going to do, I'm going to clear these rolls after every round.
Yeah,
That way we can keep track there. Okay,
makes sense.
I'm going to step forward here. I'm going to use my dream to lead the goblins to victory. And my long-term funking to get 3 dice here. We're going to go to that farm over there.
Nothing bad could possibly happen.
I'm going to re-roll that.
You step in the fire on goblin on fire.
Yes, apparently I do.
Yes, you do.
So,
But
although it's a victory,
and a good thing.
and a good thing, so I always start running off towards the fire, accidentally catch myself on fire, and then as a lighted beacon, I lead the way halfway to the fire before falling over and dying. Poor Hex. He wasn't ready for this world.
Oh. Oh, all right. I will. I will use Y to his comically sized eyes to see that glaring beacon of light to follow that all the way as much as he can, anyways. So these are both +1.
Dead.
Um,
He saw them right as it.
well, wait. Well, are we actually supposed to be using? Are we actually supposed to be splitting between goblins, or are we supposed to be using the same one?
Same goblin. It's always supposed to be your first goblin.
Yeah. So this would still be who. All of that was who. Whoops. So he's already used his lucky ear. He can't re-roll that. So that's a bad thing. And he gets a bit too close to the fire and also catches himself on fire, screaming a bit and lighting some of the crops on fire accidentally.
I'm just gonna
We're not even to the part where we burn the place down.
Nope. This is the bad thing, though. There's fire a bit everywhere now.
We're basically just spreading the fire by running through it.
Load it quick.
Goblins are highly flammable. Keywords.
Who knew that this would be the response to what I just did? That's awesome.
Fuck all you idiots. They need to stop
Fire.
setting themselves on fire.
Fire is
That
awesome.
doesn't help.
Oh god, who's next?
Oh, goblins.
Rudy,
Alright,
get in
I
there.
will be. Anyway, my goblins have a quirk of attracted to flame. Which means that this is perfect because all this fire and there's a -1 on these rolls.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Actually, there's no -1 actually, it's a straight roll.
No, it's a negative. No, it's a -1 because both of mine were +2.
Oh,
Well, +1, so that was a 2 and a 3.
okay.
So I got 1 injury and a bad thing. So he just rolled a 1 and a 4.
Yeah, so a good thing and my and Geb just ran right into the fire, which is a good thing.
Another beacon.
He's not
But
Wait,
that means that Geb died.
Wait, did he run out of hit points or no?
He had 1 hit point from last round and then 1 hit point this round, so he's got 0 now.
Yeah,
So,
so he collapses into fire.
He ran into the fire. His attraction to flame led him to death.
Yes, except that he will be the burning torch lighting the way.
He is the burning goblin lighting the way. Yes.
Oh no! This is going to be amazing when we get to the end.
But okay, we got a good thing. So next person gets a +1. I think I might have just cleared the way a little bit.
Yeah, I've just marked that as a success by accident, but
Well, you're
That's entirely fitting.
you're burning out some of that worthless undergrowth. I mean, it's not like farmland's useful for anything.
yeah, they got all these yellow crops on
Yeah.
there. What are they for?
Blech, stupid yellow crops.
Right, who wants to step up next?
They're not proper green at all.
Yeah, why don't they just grow moss like any normal person?
Goblin.
Okay.
Okay. So
Yeah.
next up,
It'll be Finster
I'll
or
go.
McSweeney. Yeah.
Hong's going to continue the work of Fang, jump up on one's back, start beating him over the head, screaming at the top of his lungs. All while probably lighting himself on fire as well.
Yep.
you got +1. Remember,
Ooh,
6 and 3. So bad thing happens and a success.
that's a 7 and a 3.
Oh, that's double
Success.
success.
We only need one
Definitely.
more to get to the farm.
3 deaths and we're almost through the first.
Where the fuck's the farm?
No, we know where the
He
farm
hasn't
is. We're
looked
just
up-
trying to go through the crops and not get
Nah,
lost.
Hong hasn't looked up to see it. He still he thinks we're still trying to figure out where it is.
Well, we're all just bumbling after each other, so if one of them gets lost, they all do.
Everything's on
All
fire.
right. So -1 to these rolls for Finister.
Yep. You still there, Dick Cron?
No, he's
Uh,
dropped.
looks like he hung up.
left the call.
Oh, it looks like he's had to go.
Weird that he didn't say anything.
Yeah. All right.
Shall we?
Oh well.
Well, it's
So
Also
all
that
of his
he's
goblins
still
just
in-
ran into the fire and exploded.
Well, they're kind of hanging back for now.
all right. I was gonna say, like, until he comes back, shall we
we'll
reduce
just-
the difficulty? of everything by 1.
Yep.
So that means we've gotten to the farm.
Yep.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. No. Everything would be reduced by 1, and any of the ones where we. Yeah.
We're at 4, 2. It rounds down. It doesn't make a difference.
Are we still? Oh yeah, we still are at 4.
Yeah. Because I'm here even though I don't have a picture.
That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to remember to count myself.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I was counting the portraits up there. It's like, oh, we have 3 people. Wait a second. So yeah, 4. So. Well, stage 1 of any task is -1 for us. So.
Yeah.
Although task 2 would be +1, wouldn't it?
No, 'cause it's stage 1. That's right. It basically just
Oh no. Okay.
we've lost the
Each
player.
stage is the same except for when there's a misfortune. Each task goes up by 1. That's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah. So they're all gone down by 1.
So 4, 4, and then 6, and then
Not 4.
5.
Yeah. I've done that wrong. Yeah.
5, 7, 5.
5, 8, 5.
5, 8, 5.
No, it would still be 7.
That's a 9.
Our misfortune, which is the light fuel,
Oh yeah, you're right. 7.
it only adds 2.
Yeah, 7.
Oh.
There we go.
Let's not make this even more impossible on us, guys.
Look, we've already had 3 deaths already.
I think we're gonna have a lot more.
Right.
That's the point of the game.
Yeah. We've reached the farm. Unfortunately, there's a wall around it, I guess, or something like that. We've got to get into the farm.
All right.
I'm going to step forward and attempt to, I thought about this. Long-term thinking, leading goblins to victory. Going to go for a full 3 dice. We're going to go through the door.
Standing
One.
on one's
Ow.
head, trying to reach for the handle.
Yeah. The
No,
door-
he just ran into the door.
Yeah, the door's locked, apparently.
That's still a success.
Still a success. Still gets us 1 of the 3. So we've got the idea of the door now. The door's in our head.
Mm.
Although something bad happens as well, so...
Awesome. I wanted to go next.
They'll
Don't
describe
roll
what
a
sort
1.
of bad thing happens.
That's the whole point. I want to go next because I'm going to be rolling 3 dice as I set the door on fire.
No, the door.
We're not to that
quite
stage
top.
yet.
That's the whole point.
Light the. Well, no, we're trying to burn the farm as the farm's burning around us already. That's why it's going to be so difficult.
And we still managed to fuck it up somehow.
Yeah.
So, can I?
We can't stop you.
No. We didn't. We
Bird.
weren't
Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay, so that's another success. She's your -1, and something good and something bad, which cancel each other out.
Which cancels each other out to something good. The good actually takes priority.
Right. So,
So, I set the door and I think maybe your goblin on fire. They're not harming it yet.
Well,
Well,
set
the-
the.
Hong's gonna jump off of the back of the orc, having noticed the door, and punch it, because that's what this clutch
Wait, no,
does.
I thought you were dead.
Oh no, Hong didn't even take any damage from that.
Oh, okay.
Fang's dead. Fang's dead as fuck, but
Okay.
Then he had a different goblin jump on the orc.
whoa, is that
And 3.
+1 then?
7.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
that's
Seven.
plenty.
That's another 7.
Yeah, 7 and a
That's the two
misfortune, but
successes we
since we
needed.
are done with this, we've gotten in.
We're into the farm. We all look around now. How the hell do we loot the farm? We need to find the valuables.
Find shiny things.
I pick up a piece of mud, go like, valuables.
Actually, it's red
I've
shirt's
got
turn.
collectors, so.
All right, yeah.
Find valuables, huh?
Find valuables. Suppose who will look around with his big eyes and try to see if there's anything around.
So wound and a victory.
Gleefully, he runs towards things that look shiny. Unfortunately, they were some farm tools that were not necessarily totally secure, so he just impales himself on a rake.
Ah.
Oh, I've got something. Sorry. So, the farmer comes out. He's noticed his field's on fire. Now he's noticed his gate's on fire. He's also just noticed that about 20 odd goblins are just like piled through the burning gate.
And
So-
a couple of orcs.
Yeah, and a couple
So
of orcs, one of which is on fire.
So is that only 3 deaths, or is that 4 deaths at this point?
Still 3.
3. I've lost 1.
Yeah, no one's died
I've
yet.
lost 1. All right.
3 people have died yet.
Yep.
So
So I'm going to
far.
bring out the hammer of truth again, because Attack's going to run up to the farmer, going, "Where your loot?"
Where are your loot?
No, another success and
5
something
and
good.
4.
So,
Hong's gonna run up, do a pole. No, not a pole vault.
well, let's see. What's
he's-
the good thing? Let's see. What's the success and good thing that happens?
Oh yeah, that's a good
well,
idea.
the farmer's now on the ground.
Maybe some
Ooh.
coins fell out of his pockets or something.
He's screaming and kind of gesturing towards the house.
Awesome. I want to set the farmer on fire.
What the hell, Zebrin?
My goblins are all about the fire. They're literally
Pyromane-
flint tinder, setting fires, and attracted to flames.
Give fire to a man, he will be warm. Set a man on fire, he will be warm for the rest of his life.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ. All right. And you'd have an advantage for this. So wait, no. Actually, if you have that much fire, would it be 1 extra die or 2?
I think it's 3 because that's all. That's everything except collector.
Yeah. All right.
So I'm rolling 4 dice here. At +1.
You still managed to wound yourself, though.
Yeah,
But
but that's
that
5, 5,
was-
and 7.
So yeah. So you just dang. You just got 4 successes right there.
As it turns out, the dude was made of gold.
Even after he was carrying a lot of gold, it still started falling out.
Disproportionately much for a farmer, even.
Yeah.
Well, no. Well, the thing is that we have no idea as to what loot is. So like 1 pouch falls off of his pocket. It might be loot. It might not. But we're just gonna call it treasure anyways.
Yeah. Not very bright.
We're not right.
Gar grabs his hat after
True.
he sets the farmer
So-
on fire.
Oh damn it! I was gonna do that.
Right, we're on to stage 2 of task 2, which is find the farm animals. Which is probably going to be hard because everything's on fire and they're probably panicking.
Question,
Can you
what's
blame
a barn?
me? It's worked so well.
No. Oh god. All right. Using their book to figure out what the heck a farm animal is. Who will go into the farmhouse? The farmhouse, mind you, to be looking for the animals. All right. So that'll be actually 3 dice because he's using his eyes, ears, and nose, I suppose, to try to figure out where they might be.
At
3
this
dice.
point, the orcs come back.
No, they come back when we raid the silverware.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was stage 2.
One
for some reason.
success, 1 bad thing, 1 good thing.
That's it's +1, isn't it?
That's +2, I think. No, that's not plus
No,
anything.
the plus doesn't carry over because that's stage 1, wouldn't
Yeah,
it?
so you take a wound.
Yeah, so I take a wound, there's a bad thing that happens, and there's a good thing.
Well, it's a victory.
Yeah, victory.
Yep.
He spots
So-
something, and then runs for it, and then bashes and then what?
The farmer's
bashes
wife
his
bashes
head-
his head in pan.
No. He bashes his head against the wall.
Was that a
But
picture of a cow?
he's bringing other people inside the barn house, which is a bad thing. Because what he just found was a rat. He thinks that's a farm animal. It logically makes sense to him. I mean, it's on a farm and it's an animal.
Sorry, what was that? I dropped the call.
So, what ran into the farm, squealed in joy as he thought he found a farm animal, and hit his head on the wall because he ran after a rat. In his mind, that's a farm animal. It's on a farm and it's an animal. So next,
The McSweeneys.
I'm misleading all of you.
Fong is gonna run up to. Is there like a fence around a pasture or something?
There is now, yeah.
He's gonna run. He's gonna climb over that and try and find like a cow or something. He also has climbing expertise. Ooh,
Not that it helps him, especially not with the
Is
bad.
is that minuses?
Yep.
Are there minuses to
There's a
that?
-1 to that as well. So
Okay, have you used your...
ear for this guy.
No,
Wait, you've not used your ear for this one, have you?
not for Hong. No.
Okay, give me a second.
Oh!
You gotta be.
I think the cow just kicked him.
No, he got over the fence, tripped on the fence, and broke his neck, and then exploded.
Landing in fire and exploding.
4 goblins died.
No, he didn't even land in fire. He just snapped his neck.
And then exploded. Your goblins are freaking explosive, aren't they?
Yep.
Right. On the plus side, there's no carrying forward. Finding the farm animals. Finding the farm animals.
Alright, can I start?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna use collector since we're trying to find something.
Yep.
And I'm going to follow the guy that just broke his neck with Gar. Whoa.
Ooh, that's 2 successes.
That is spectacular.
There is a cow in that pen.
I see the cow. And Gar just says, cow, cow, cow. Pointing.
Right.
Meanwhile, a guy with a spear just sort of stares. Anyway.
I'm just gonna attack is gonna try and ride the cow out of here. He's gonna jump on the back of the cow and he's gonna attempt to ride it. It's just gonna be 1 dice.
Injury.
Something bad.
No,
Not
something bad.
So- Sung is going
You
to
spooked
attempt
the
the
cow,
same.
making it harder.
Yep.
Except he's going to try to punch it to tell it where to go.
So you jump on the back of the house, punching it, trying. Oops.
Yeah, it just died.
Yep.
Are cows supposed to have horns? I've just got an image of a goblin impaled on the horn. On the plus side, you get a success, though. And we have definitely found the farm animals.
Yep.
And back. What happened?
Oh, after the exploding goblin happened, I followed
wait
him
a minute.
using Gar.
Wait a minute. Ear.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We will.
I forgot that. You gotta.
That's even
All I do
worse.
is make it worse.
Okay, I'll scrub off that success.
So,
Gray, if you right click, you can get an eraser out of that.
all right, yeah, no, I'm just curious as to what happened in between.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's just...
Well, 2 goblins tried to jump onto a cow, and one of them managed to impale himself on its horn. Do note that typically cows don't have horns.
Exactly. All right. Well, I suppose
Bulls do, but cows don't.
what will continue to look in the farmhouse to see if there's anything worth taking in terms of livestock. Only 2 dice this time. He's not consulting his book.